Good afternoon, dear students. Today we learn a new topic in English grammar, verbs in tenses. Let us first understand what are verbs. A verb is an action word. What is an action, dear children? Jump, to eat, to run, to skip, to cook, to swim. These are the different actions that are performed by nouns, like people or animals. Let us learn and understand also today what are tenses. Tenses indicates the time of an action or an event. That is, it tells us when an action is done. The three types of tenses we will learn today are simple present tense, simple past tense, and simple future tense. Let us see the picture. Past tense is where an event or action has already happened. Simple present tense is where the event or action is happening now. Simple future tense is where the event is going to happen later. Let us study or learn all these tenses in details. The first tense that we are going to learn, dear children, is a simple present tense. Simple present tense indicates that the action is happening presently. The words or verbs mostly that we use end with the letters S or ES. For example, the sun rises in the east. Sam jumps high. Mother cooks delicious food. The children swim across the river. Words or verbs like rises, jumps, cooks, swim are in the simple present tense as the action is happening presently. And, dear children, also note that most of these words end with the letters S or ES. Now, let us look at the picture. Let us read the sentences, dear children, and try to solve the activity that is given below. Yes, dear children, let me help you in solving this activity. A bat flies at night. The sun rises in the east. Babies crawl before they can walk. A cobbler mends shoes. A frog eats insects. Our planet goes round the sun. Cows give us milk. Roosters crow in the morning. Birds lay eggs in a nest. The sun sets in the west. We need food and water to live. Plants grow from seeds. A cheetah runs very fast. Worms live in the ground. A crab walks sideways. A carpenter makes furniture. Rivers flow to the sea. A gardener takes care of the plants. A doctor treats sick people. The moon shines at night. Yes, dear children, all the verbs in the sentences are happening in the present, and therefore these sentences or verbs are in the simple present tense. Now we shall learn the simple past tense. Simple past tense indicates that the action has already happened in the past. These words generally end or mostly end with the letters ed. For example, Raju played with his friends. Tom painted a beautiful picture. The night was filled with stars. Words or verbs like played, painted, filled are in the simple past tense. And note here, children, that most of these past tense words end with the letters ed. Let us now take a look at the picture. Yes, dear children, this is Mr. Desai. Telling us about his actions that are done earlier. I woke up. I got up. I took a shower. I got dressed. I combed my hair. I had breakfast. I went to work. I started work. I answered emails. I had lunch. I finished work. I arrived home. I fed the dog. I cooked dinner. I had dinner. I watched TV. I went to bed. I fell asleep. All these actions, dear children, as you can see, are in the past. And therefore, these sentences or verbs are in the simple past tense. We move on to the next tense, that is the simple future tense. Simple future tense indicates that the action will happen in the future. Words like will and shall are added before these action words. For example, we shall go to watch a movie tomorrow. Radha will invite her friends for her birthday party. Our parents will take us to the park. So, the actions are going to happen in the future. Therefore, words like shall go, will invite, will take are in the simple future tense. Let us take a look at the picture. Here we have sentences. My parents will take us to the park, or we will be taken to the park by our parents. And here is Radha inviting her friend to the party? Yes, my dear children, we have come to the end of this chapter. So, let us recap and recall all that we have learned today. Can you tell me, children, what are verbs? Yes, exactly. Verbs are action words performed by a noun. Can you name some action, dear children? Yes. And we have also learned today the three tenses, that is the simple present tense, the simple past tense, and the simple future tense. In simple present tense, the action is happening presently. In simple past tense, the action has happened in the past. And in simple future tense, the action will take place in future. So, these are the three tenses that we have studied and learned today. Yes, my dear children, I hope you have enjoyed learning this lesson. You can click onto the slides or to the video and have a recap and learn it back again. Thank you, dear children, and have an enjoyable day ahead.